Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, day -1 of my 2024 AT hike, and I am in the line for Chick-fil-A right now. I had to go out and get breakfast and coffee because since we're leaving this week, and Jordan's not going to be home for like a week and a half, we have no groceries in the house. So had to run out to get some food. But anyway, yeah, today is day -1, which means we are leaving to start driving to Maine tonight. Jordan has to work, so we're not going to leave until like 4 p.m. And the plan is to drive about like 6.5, I think it is, hours to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and finish our drive tomorrow morning to Shaw's. And then we have like a shuttle coming to get us to take us to the Appalachian Trail Hostel in Millinocket tomorrow mid-morning. Currently Friday is supposed to be my day one, or is my day one rather. And the weather for Friday is just looking downright terrible, like 80% chance of rain. There's thunderstorms, wind, and just not really super pleasant temps. So we were supposed to climb Katahdin Friday, but we're thinking we might push Katahdin to Saturday because Saturday is like totally clear weather, like sunny and just way more pleasant. So we're thinking about pushing that to Saturday, and then instead on Friday when we have bad weather, hiking south from Katahdin Stream Campground on the AT to like just north of A-Ball Bridge. It's like 0.8 miles north of A-Ball Bridge. And then hooking back up with the Blueberry Ledges trail. It's a blue trail on Far Out, to head back north up to Katahdin Stream Campground. It's like a 13-mile loop or so, but that way I'll get like, I think it's like 9.1 AT miles done on Friday. Saturday we climb up and down Katahdin, and then try to get a hitch to A-Ball Bridge from the campground, because we don't have a campsite reserved there for Saturday night. So we'll try to get a hitch to A-Ball Bridge from Katahdin Stream Campground Saturday after we descend from Katahdin. If we can't, then we will just slog it. It's like 4.7 miles back down the Blueberry Ledges Trail to get to A-Ball Bridge, and then camp at A-Ball Pines Saturday night. It's not free camping. It's like $13 according to Far Out. But it works. It will be a big day to go up and down Katahdin and then add that on. But I think we'd rather do that than have crappy weather. Thank you. You too. All right, the Chick-fil-A is secured. That took a while. It's actually really busy here today. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the plan, is summiting Katahdin Saturday when the weather is much more enjoyable. And then crossing our fingers that we can get a hitch to A-Ball Pines Campground, and that we don't have to hike the extra 4.7 miles back down the Blueberry Ledges Trail that we'll have just done Friday. All right, I'm just outside at my house, hanging with my dogs. We're down to about 1 hour till we leave. And the feels are starting to sink in. The panic is starting to sink in. And yeah, it's gonna be really hard to leave. I don't know what is going on in the sky behind me. Yeah, I don't know. They looked military. I don't know what they were. So tell me if you do. Anyway, yeah, just getting ready. All my stuff is packed up. My to-do list is done. We're gonna feed the dogs dinner, early dinner, just before we leave. And yeah, then hit the road. It's gonna be anywhere from like a 6.5 to like 7.5 hour drive, depending on traffic. Like through like the New York City tri-state area, and like if we go up through Boston or Connecticut, depending on which way is the fastest. It could be a little bit longer to get there than we anticipated. But I called the hotel to let them know we're gonna get there late probably. So yeah, I will see you when we hit the road. Hey everyone, we are on the road. I didn't film right after I left the house because I was a mess from saying bye to the dogs. Never fun. Like, that is legitimately the hardest part, I think, if you're a pet owner, especially if they're like your babies, is leaving them. So that's done. I've stopped crying. So yeah, we are on the road, and we just officially left Pennsylvania. We're in New Jersey now, so the next time I'm in PA will ideally be when I've walked back this way. So yeah, that's crazy. But the weather has improved for Friday, so I know I said earlier that like what our plan was, but now I'm not entirely sure what our plan is, because the weather improved pretty much like really good for Friday, and now there's a low chance of rain on Saturday, but still a chance. So I guess we're gonna probably wait and see, like, honestly, Friday morning what the weather is like and what the ranger says at Baxter, and make our call then of whether we're going up Katahdin or not. So yeah, we are anticipated to get to Portsmouth, New Hampshire tonight, just around like 11 p.m. or so. And yeah, so it's not a super exciting day. I'll check in if there's anything new to report. Otherwise, I'll see you in Portsmouth. Bye. All right, we have arrived in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's like 11:30, and we are just gonna go to sleep. We're gonna crash, and the goal is to be like on the road like 7 a.m. in the morning. That way we give ourselves like a nice buffer of time to get to Shaw's tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It is day 0, and we are on the road again, Starbucks in hand. We stopped in Kittery, Maine, and grabbed the Starbs. I figured in the Northeast I'm probably going to be getting a lot of Dunkin', so I thought I would treat myself to one more Starbucks before trail. We have just under 3 hours to drive this morning up to Shaw's, and from there we're going to be getting there early because Jordan was in like full-blown panic mode, wanting to like get there early. Because we do have a shuttle picking us up at 11:45 at Shaw's to take us to the Appalachian Hostel and Outfitters in Millinocket. All right, guys, we are at the parking area at the trail in Monson. We drove past the hostel. Just come check out the trailhead here. We're early, obviously, and I just needed a moment to like compose myself because I'm kind of a mess right now. So I just wanted to come see the trail. Hopefully hoping that it would help calm me down, and I do feel like it's helping a little bit just being here and kind of grounding myself. So yeah, I'll show you a little bit of the trailhead here. This is where we will exit the 100-mile wilderness and get picked up by Shaw's. Here comes Whipsnake. And yeah, I'll show you the trail. All right, so here we are. We've got the trail here. Monson is 4 miles back and that way. The trail crosses, it's way over there. There's the Blazes. And then I think it heads up that little rock rib. First white blaze. It's a beautiful day. We're still kind of undecided whether we're summiting Katahdin tomorrow or Saturday. It might be a morning of decision. But yeah, we are going to head over to Shaw's soon. Maybe pop into the ATC. I don't know. We might save that for when we're out. We'll definitely park the car first. If we go to the ATC, it'll be after we park the car. But this sign has seen better days. All right, we are here at the Appalachian Trail Hostel and Outfitters. There is Whip Snake. We have a private room here tonight. This is the Nimblewill room. Super nice hostel, super friendly folks. The shuttle driver from Shaw's was super nice and friendly. But yeah, we went ahead and paid and got everything taken care of. We put all of our food for our food drop in that bucket down there. That's going to be delivered to us. It's actually 4 days from our start tomorrow, because tomorrow is day 1. And we have all of that food already. So that's going to be dropped off to us 4 days from our start date. And our food barely fit in there. Our stuff is pretty bulky. Jordan just gave me the side eye because he thought I was going to blame him. But I have some of my stuff, like my down quilt, just out airing out, getting myself organized, electronics charging, and then just having things handy that I'm going to need to pull out when we get to Baxter tomorrow morning, to put in my slack pack for climbing Katahdin. I think at this point, unless something drastic happens tomorrow morning or we talk to the ranger and they just really advise against it, I think we're going to try to climb Katahdin tomorrow. At least that's the plan for how we planned our food drop. But it is changeable. If we get to Baxter tomorrow and decide not to go up, we can text the hostel and tell them to bring this the next day. But yeah, there's me. And we're going to go get some food because we're hungry. And then all I have left to do tonight is wash my hair. Get a fresh head of hair before I don't shower for 8 days. All right, bye. Hey.
Hey.
We are in our room.
You just gotta redo this.
At the hostel. I'm keeping it. And we just ate some dinner. So we had gone out to lunch to Angelo's Pizzeria. We got a large pizza and mozzarella sticks, and I forced Jordan to keep some as leftovers for dinner. We brought home 3 slices of pizza. We went to the convenience store like down the street and around the corner and picked up some stuff for breakfast. And I'm excited about it, actually. It's like sausage, egg, and cheese on 2 like maple pancakes as the bun. So he got 2 of those for breakfast and I just got 1. And yeah, I just ate my 1 leftover slice of pizza. I actually had brought home 2 leftover slices of pizza, but I only wanted 1. So Jordan had 2 leftover pizzas. Yeah. So we are just relaxing, obsessing over the weather, and doing the final preparations. We have to meet for the shuttle at 5:50 in the morning tomorrow, so it's going to be an early morning, which means we're going to bed early tonight. So yeah, we are still planning on sending it up Katahdin tomorrow, and just dealing with the weather. So I will see you in the morning. Good night.